Hello friends, my topic is ideal versus practical resistance level in a diode, static or dynamic resistance. Okay, after seeing the characteristics of a PN junction diode, we have to calculate the resistance. Okay, resistance. What is the resistance through the forward bias and what is the resistance in reverse bias? Okay, this uh, will will see now. See, there are four levels resistance in a PN junction diode. One is DC resistance or static resistance. DC resistance. First one is DC resistance or static resistance. Second one AC resistance. Third one average AC resistance, and finally fourth one reverse resistance. Okay, so based on the suppose resistance, based on the suppose the diode in forward bias, reverse bias, we can calculate the resistance. Okay, generally we know in forward bias there is a large amount of current, and reverse bias there is a very less number of current in reverse bias. Okay, already we know, we seen in characteristics. Okay, so from that characteristics we can calculate these are the four level resistance, very, very important. Okay, static resistance means direct resistance. Okay, at any particular point after the cutting voltage, in forward bias, uh, at any particular point we can calculate the forward resistance. Okay, so that is a static resistance or dynamic resistance we can calculate. Okay, now so here DC resistance, from this is the forward bias characteristics. Characteristics. From this we can calculate the resistance. Okay, at one point, for suppose let us assume this is the suppose A point. At A point the resistance is 1 kilo ohm resistor. The voltage, let us assume the voltage at A point 1 volts, and the current 10 milliamps. So you can calculate the DC direct resistance. Okay, then next one, second one, AC resistance. AC resistance means change in voltage resulting change in current. AC resistance is nothing but change in voltage, and with respect to change resulting change in current. Okay, so that is called AC resistance or dynamic resistance. AC resistance or dynamic resistance. So you can observe the formula here. You can observe the formula. Here RF is equal to changing voltage to the resulting change in current. That is RF is equal to delta VF by delta IF. Delta VF by delta IF. Okay. So we can calculate the suppose conductance. We know the conductance reciprocal of resistance. Okay. So GF we can represent with suppose forward conductance 1 by RF forward resistance. So equal to reciprocal of, so conductance we have to calculate. So the uh, the terms change. So D I by dV, changing current to changing voltage. Generally the resistance changing voltage to the resulting changing current. Okay, so we know the formula. Okay, I is equal to diode current. Diode current formula is I naught. I is equal to I naught into e power of V by neta Vt, and substitute that formula here, and after that if you do suppose differentiation with respect to Vb with respect to applied voltage, so you will get the suppose the differentiation of e power of x into e power of x, so you will get I naught into 1 by neta Vt, and into e power of V by neta Vt minus 1. Okay, so after calculation we will get here suppose I naught into e power of V by neta Vt by neta Vt is equal to what we can write from this equation is equal to I naught into e neta Vt, multiply I0 inside and take back the suppose this side. So I1 in place of I0 e neta e power of V by neta Vt, we can write I in plus I0 by neta Vt. Okay, so this one we can. Okay, so from this transconductance I by neta Vt and resistance forward dynamic resistance Rf is equal to neta Vt by I. Okay, so like this we can calculate the very important. This one is a very important. Okay, definitely 2 marks will come. Okay, in the university exam JINTO H. Okay, so very important. Calculate the this dynamic resistance neta based on the used material and temperature 26 millivolts and current, total current, so that we can calculate the suppose dynamic resistance in forward bias. The next one, third resistance is average AC resistance. Average AC resistance. So average means between 2 voltage and 2 current. Okay. So small average current means we can write AC resistance we can say. So AC resistance we are representing with suppose a small letter. Small letter we can represent. So small AV average resistance is equal to delta VF by delta IF. So from this graph we can write the suppose this average resistance. Then next one, reverse resistance. Reverse resistance for suppose if you see here reverse resistance we can calculate from the reverse bias characteristics. Okay, so reverse bias characteristics the current reverse voltage to reverse current. So let us assume the at 10, or suppose you are getting current 10 microamps, so you will get the reverse resistance according to Ohm's law 10 by 10 volts by 10 microamps. So we will get the 1 mega ohm resistance, which is very high resistance. So this is the resistance level in a PN junction diode forward bias and reverse bias. Okay, resistance level in a forward bias and reverse bias. So if you remember the here diode current equation, so you will get the dynamic resistance, very important. You know the formula dynamic resistance current through diode current formula I is equal to I naught into e power of E by V by e power of V by neta Vt minus 1. Okay, so that is the important formula, you can remember. Right. So if you take the suppose for this, if you take the neta value for silicon diode, suppose if you take neta value for silicon diode 2 and Vt temperature, voltage temperature, you can say suppose 26 millivolts and for suppose your forward current 10 milliamps. So what you will get means here, so milli get cancelled and it comes 10.2 into 46 is 52 means 0.52 kilo ohms you will get. 0.52 ohms you will get. Okay, which is very less resistance. If you assume the neta value 2, because the diode made with for suppose a silicon, the neta value we have to take 2 and the room temperature, the temperature changes for every 1 degree 6 millivolts. So directly we can write, otherwise Vt is equal to, suppose we have the form for calculation, Vt is equal to T by 11,600. So substitute the temperature, you will get the 26 millivolts. Okay.